Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened there, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to wear? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return
Brace yourself.
as we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
and deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment,
They tickly toes.
showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in. I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Let's go save the day.
I know who's got the best pair of breasts on station today.
Who's that?
Me.
Beautiful.
This push-up bra does immense things for me.
You know I'm going to have to evidence-based practice that, don't you?
Can you reach the floor?
Little bit.
Can you reach? You can't reach the floor.
I can.
Do you want me to get you like one of them little steps?
Yeah, I need an IKEA step.
I was going to say, are they maypoles?
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, it's the wrong time of year for a
I was
maple.
going to say, it's a little small for a maypole, isn't it? And don't say it's my size. I know what you were thinking.
Did you hear the woman in AEC saying about your hair?
No.
She's well impressed.
Well, she most people
Yeah, I
are,
told
to
her
be
you
fair.
permed it.
What did she say to that?
She was like, oh, all right. Why does he do that? And I was like, he loves going to the hairdressers and getting it permed.
It's an early summer's evening, and Sam Alexic and Miles Laverty are halfway through a 12-hour shift.
999 mode activated.
I'm going left on her.
Yeah.
I would. Oh no, because we're not coming out.
I would say go right. That's where the majority of people go.
They're one of 45 ambulance crews working in Stoke today.
By me to go the wrong way.
No, I think you're all right.
Yay!
They're responding to a 111 call to an elderly man suffering breathlessness.
Might have a bit of a chest infection.
Yeah. We never really get much info, do we, from 111?
But we're not far away at all, are we? I think it's this road. They'll be on your right-hand side.
I might have to go off the driveway.
Hello. Hiya. All right, are we here? All right, okay.
72-year-old David's wife called for help when her husband suddenly collapsed.
What's happened?
Just got out of breath.
Out of breath?
Yeah.
Were you coming downstairs?
Yeah. I'm trying to get up.
Okay. What do you suffer with at the moment?
Breathlessness.
Breathlessness. Let's sit you up a little bit, because I think that will make your breathing a bit better.
Can do if you want.
David has COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which causes breathlessness but doesn't explain his sudden collapse.
Can you sit yourself up?
What's stopping you?
Because you're lying back down, aren't you, at the moment?
40.3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you felt breathless all day? And has it just got worse?
Just downstairs.
Right, okay. Your heart's going a bit too fast. You've got a bit of a temperature, so it looks like you've got a bit of an infection coming. All right, mate?
Right.
I think the best thing to do, get him on and then treat him on there, because I can't treat him here, can we?
Yeah.
Right, we'll take all this off. We're going to get you into the ambulance, all right? Do you think, with our help, you'll be able to stand up, because we've got a chair?
Yeah.
OK. Apart from feeling breathless, do you feel unwell in any other way?
No.
OK. Right, let's see if we can get under your arms. I want you to pull yourself forward for me. Pull yourself forward. Keep going, bring your head forward. And I want you to push up for me.
Couple of steps, mate. There's a chair here.
What?
OK. Lean forward. Proper shape. Lean
Chair
forward.
just here, bud.
I'm trying to lean forward.
Right. Watch this step. Keep standing up.
I think we can get the chair behind him.
All right.
Dear me.
David was particularly weak when we got there. He was deteriorating quite rapidly in front of us. It became quite apparent to me in Sam that potentially he was septic. He had a very high temperature, rapid pulse rate, low blood pressure. It was extremely breathless, was pale and clammy, and he just seemed to be getting worse. So our priority was to get him to hospital.
Right. Just.
I need you to stand up for me.
Keep your hands where they are, all right? You need to bring your head forward.
Have a drink?
No. We're going to sort that out for you. Just bring your head forward.
Just
We
bring
need to
your
get
head
you in the
forward,
ambulance.
mate.
I'm just going to roll, yeah?
It's quite septic, isn't he? Watch his arms, watch his arms.
We're going to get you onto this bed, OK? I'm going to help you. All right, on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Push up. Well done, well done.
Can I have a drink?
Okay, just give us a moment.
All right.
Right, mate, I'm just going to reattach you to my monitor.
Wouldn't mind a drink.
Just give us a moment. Have you felt sick at all today?
No.
Has this breathlessness come on over today, or has it come on all of a sudden?
Just all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, okay.
There's some water here. Just take little sips, OK?
I'm just going to have a look at your arm just to see if I can pop a little needle in, all right?
Yeah.
Bring your arm this way.
All right, mate. A bit of medicine to help with your breathing, OK?
Sharp scratch, 1, 2, 3. Okay, get some fluids then.
Yeah.
For now.
No problem.
Does your breathing feel a bit better now?
Just a bit, yeah.
Good.
With David's breathing improving, the crew want to get his fluids up and his temperature down as quickly as possible.
Let's pop this on your arm, mate. It's just a little bit of paracetamol that I'm going to pop through your vein, all right? Right, relax that arm for me.
As they set off, Sam calls ahead to alert the hospital.
Hello, I've got a patient that's ticking our red flag sepsis. He is a 72-year-old male. David has had an acute onset of breathlessness this afternoon. We've popped him on a neb, salbutamol, 6 litres, just complaining that he's very dry in his mouth.
Sepsis is life-threatening. Crews receive critical training in identifying the symptoms and getting them treated.
just for a drink?
Yes, of course you can.
Patients should have antibiotics within an hour of diagnosis.
Okay.
I'll do fine then.
Good.
Thank you.
Do you feel a bit better now? Do you feel less breathless?
A bit.
Good. Do you feel unwell still?
Not as bad as it was before.
Good. That's what we're meant to do. Because it looks like you've got an infection that's got quite bad at the moment, and we have to give you some medication just to help you along the way, all right?
Right.
So we'll get you to the hospital. They'll be able to give you some antibiotics. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this over you for a moment because I don't want you to scare all the ladies, all right? Just pop this over you.
In A&E, David will be tested for sepsis immediately. If he does have it, the life-threatening spread of infection will need urgent treatment.
I'll just shut the doors.
He was really septic when we first got there, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, to be fair, I didn't think he was going to be.
I didn't think he'd be that bad.
Poorly, because it came through 111, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, you
when
know,
I saw him trying to get up, and then I was like, oh no, he's really not well.
I suppose that's why it's like a silent killer, isn't it, sepsis? But he looked a lot better by the time we finished seeing him. And I think those jobs make you feel like, you know,
you're actually making a difference.
Yeah, you're actually making a difference. Well, that's why we're in this job, really.
Exactly.
Never had an ambulance going past an ambulance.
I know, it's never right. Did you see who it was?
No, I don't pay attention.
They were quite happy.
I always do a wave like that.
I always do a wave.
Who was that? Austin?
Austin.
Yeah, I thought so.
Austin Powers.
Austin giving it the metal ones.
It's all the emergency services. We all
Yeah, we all wave at each other.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is nice.
One big family.
We all work together.
Yeah, got each other's back.
Yeah.
In Dudley, paramedic Steph J and student paramedic Stacey Hale have just finished one job and are on their way to another.
Well, now I've got a cup of tea, I'm a lot happier.
I got my hot chocolate, I'm happy as well.
Steph has worked for the West Midlands Ambulance Service for 4 years. In her spare time, she volunteers as a girl guide leader.
I love it, like cream and marshmallows. That is like my
Simple
goal.
things in life that make us happy, isn't it? Food and hot drinks.
Stacey was inspired to join the service by her parents. Her mum's a midwife and her dad is a paramedic.
Oh, change of job, back the other way, where's Brom? Fittings. 5'7".
This is a 22-year-old female, she's coming around following the fit on her.
Yeah, see, thank you, we are mobile.
Seizures can be extremely serious and require urgent medical attention.
Well, let's go see what Charlotte's been doing. Where are we going? Okay, thank you. Hello.
22-year-old Charlotte is with her sister Megan and mum Michelle.
She's been in hospital in and out today.
Right.
She's just had 4 seizures.
Okay.
One after another.
Yeah. Have you ever had a fit before?
She hasn't now.
On Wednesday they started having them. They let me out today and I came home and I started to vomit and I had another 3 seizures.
Yeah.
So they took me back again from home and I vomited 3 times again and 4 seizures just in a row.
How are you feeling in yourself, Charlotte?
I'm exhausted. I'm just weak.
Yeah. Okay.
That's sweet. I'll take your
And what do these seizures look? Is it Okay, violent shaking all over? Yeah.
My hand's gone.
Okay, so you came home today and then back again today and then home again?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, unfortunately, sweetheart, I think we're going to have to go back again because this isn't right, is it? We can't leave you here.
I said that everything was okay on my blood test and everything.
Yeah, which is all very well and good. The problem with seizures, though, is if you breath hold during them, which is really quite common, it can give you kind of problems with damage to your brain, and they need to work out and find out why these episodes are happening. Are you particularly stressed or anxious at the moment?
I'm going back to uni in 2 weeks.
Okay, are you particularly worked up about that?
No,
Excited? Looking forward to getting out of here? Oh wow, okay.
That's good, isn't it?
Exciting. Now, with any of these fits that you've had, have you had a kind of warning that they're coming?
No, not really.
No kind of strange taste, odd smells, sense of deja vu, nothing like that? No? Okay. Are you fit and healthy apart from this?
I had a pneumothorax, I had a TIA 2 weeks ago.
Oh gosh. So you've got quite a lot going on, haven't you? Have they said what's caused the TIA?
No, they just saying it's stress because they couldn't find it.
Because they couldn't put it down to anything else?
Yeah.
A TIA, or mini stroke, is a temporary blockage of blood to the brain. It's thought stress can increase the risk, but even so, Charlotte is very young to have had one.
And the pneumothorax, what was happening when that was caused?
I just thought I had stitch. I had it for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I went to my GP and he did my assess and everything, and it was 65% on air. So he was quite worried. And they did an ultrasound and found a hole in my lung on my right side.
Charlotte had so many problems, it's quite difficult to pinpoint exactly what was going on with her. It's quite unusual for somebody so young to have that many different symptoms. We knew that something wasn't right, it wasn't normal for her to have all these episodes. I was quite concerned for Charlotte that it actually might be the onset of epilepsy for her. Are we diagnosed epileptic yet, or are they just thinking it might be?
That's the only thing they're saying that they can put it down to is epilepsy.
Although epilepsy most commonly starts in childhood, it can develop at any age.
It's not right, is it? What's going on isn't right at all. And by the sounds of it, you haven't been right for quite a few months, really, have you? Do you feel yourself, or just rubbish?
Rubbish.
Before going to hospital, Steph wants to check Charlotte's earlier episode has fully subsided.
Grab my hands. Squeeze them, get angry, really try and hurt me. Go on, squeeze them. Is that as much? Okay, that's fine. Right, just gonna feel that. Same on both sides?
It's more on this side.
More on this side. How about that one?
That's the same. It's more on this side.
More on this side. Okay, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Which side is it?
This side. I can't hear anything. This side.
Okay, have you normally got any hearing problems? No? Good.
Sign language interpreter.
Oh, fantastic, okay. There's more coming out about you all the time, isn't there? How does your hearing sound? Does it sound like you're underwater?
Yeah, it's not.
Doesn't sound right. Any pain in your ear?
Yeah, in both of them. When I have, especially when I have my headache.
So your headache, you've had to give it a number out of 10, so 0's nothing, 10's the worst pain ever.
It's 10.
It's a 10. Have you had anything with paracetamol in since 4 o'clock?
No.
Now, it depends on how the sickness is. Do you think you'll be able to keep them down, or do you want me to pop them straight into a vein?
We might have to do it vein.
Pop it straight into a vein.
Do you want to get in there, or do you want to...
I'll do it in there. Do it in the truck.
You're pushing your legs, sweet.
Okay, just one little movement then onto the bed, all right? And that's all we need you to do. Oh, it's not. It's just the packaging that makes them look big.
You're not a fan of needles?
No.
I'll look away then.
This is a little baby one.
It's fine.
Yeah, tiny little baby one.
Did you get it in?
Straight in. I told you I was good. Okay, this is just the paracetamol, all right.
See you in a bit.
So how long have you been at uni for? 3 years. Enjoying it? Nice to be away from home and get a bit of a break. Yeah.
The hospital is nearby and they're there within 8 minutes.
Right, just gonna get you sorted. Well, hopefully sorted. Though I can't promise anything. Right.
This will be Charlotte's 3rd visit in 24 hours.
So much going on for a 22-year-old. And I suppose I'm putting it down to stress, but it seems strange in that she's been at home on summer leave. He's looking forward to going back to uni, so she's not particularly anxious or worked up about it.
Hopefully they can figure it out.
Yeah.
Can we get the aircon on? I'm having
I'm sorry. Bloody hell. Right, hang on. Here.
Oh,
Is that better, madam?
Yes, and me.
Hand you down.
I'm proper hot.
I know. I can't resist you.
Not like that, darling.
Oh, the white van stopped. But is that just because the lights have changed?
Probably.
We've now got a helpful windmill flagging us through. Just in case you weren't sure you could go at that
I know,
point.
yeah. I was going to go anyway, mate, but thanks for helping.
I'm freezing.
Are you in?
I'm cold. If I have a cold because of you...
Welcome to working with me.
Oh, I'm going to bring a hot water bottle tomorrow.
On shift together in Stoke are husband and wife Kev and Anne Armstrong.
Are you trying to say that I'm bossy?
Wouldn't dream of it.
I'm not bossy. I'm just the girl that knows what she wants.
The couple met 15 years ago, working for the West Midlands Ambulance Service as regular crewmates.
We were like best friends really to start off with. And
We
then
worked well together as well.
we did.
Still do.
Dynamic.
Occasionally.
Right, got a job. Homeless patient attacked. Where? 674.
Can you go to Cosburn, the Odeon Cinema, please? There's a homeless male there. He's been assaulted with a metal bar. Just answer the police now.
Do we think the assailant, the attacker's gone?
He was saying he was attacked earlier, like during the night. I don't know if he just turned up there or what.
Yeah, roger that, Tar. We'll go have a look.
You have reached your destination.
Right. See anybody, do we think? Hello. You rang for an ambulance, mate?
Yeah.
What's your name, mate?
Paul.
Paul. Right, my name's Kev.
Nice to meet you.
Right. What's the matter, Paul? What's happened?
Well, basically I was asleep last night.
Yeah.
And got woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to some guy who I don't even know hitting me with a metal bar on my leg there.
Right, okay.
And I thought it might die down.
Okay.
But it's just got worse and worse.
Hurt you more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've literally just had to struggle getting up to walk down here.
What might be best, because we're in a public place at the moment, do you want to have a look on you in the back of the ambulance? Or are you waiting for something?
I was just waiting for a sandwich.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Have you ordered it and paid for it?
No, they've given it for nothing.
Paul has been sleeping rough and is keen to wait for his sandwich.
So this happened last night, did it?
Yeah, I was asleep, out of the way of everybody.
Yeah.
behind the pub, and what I can remember is some nice landlady hitting me with a big square tube.
How have you been since then?
I've been fine, I've just been paid.
Have you?
Yeah.
How have you managed to get here?
Hobble with a stick.
Have you? Okay.
We went to McDonald's last night and asked them for just a cup of ice.
Yeah.
And we got some Mackies, like
Yeah, yeah.
put some ice in there and put that on straight
Okay.
away.
There you go. There's your sandwich. Can you stand on it at all?
I can put so much weight on it.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You think you're gonna manage out to the ambulance?
Yeah, I'll walk them down the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. You sure?
Yeah.
Get your chair if you want.
No.
In the privacy of the ambulance, Kev and Anne can properly examine Paul's injuries.
Right. Just pop them down, let's have a quick look at your leg. Bit of a bruise there, isn't there?
It was black.
Was it?
When I checked it as soon as he'd done it.
Right, okay. Where's the worst pain you've got?
Where's the worst pain without touching it?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Just twist around. And just stand straight on to me. Tender, isn't it?
That
There?
there was where the worst pain was. There.
Yeah.
Where, when you were there.
Okay. Any pain on the front?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of bruise on there. I don't know whether or not you've done any damage to it. Right, pop your trousers back up for me. It's a little bit of swelling. Have a sit on that bed for me.
Paul is 33 and originally from Dudley. He moved the 40 miles up to Stoke for a job on a dairy farm.
So you came over work on a farm, is that right?
Yeah.
And what's happened? How come you got no fixed abode at the moment?
Well, basically, the job was that bad that it was costing us 16p a litre to make the milk,
Right.
and the dairy was only charging 30 pence.
Okay.
So it was one of those.
So the firm went bump, did it?
Well, no.
Or they just couldn't afford to employ people?
You just couldn't afford to keep outside
Okay.
help on.
So when was that then? When did you stop doing that?
9-10 months ago.
10 months ago. Have you been sleeping rough since?
Yeah.
Are you happy to go to the hospital, Paul?
Yeah, if needs be.
Yeah, I think you need it looking at. Although you've been walking on it, you've been weight by, I know you've been hobbling, it is swollen. I don't know whether or not you've actually done any damage to the bone itself.
The crew want to take Paul in for x-rays, but he's worried about his belongings.
Can you just ask in Costa
Yeah?
whether they'd be okay watching and bag and stuff?
I don't know if they will.
Do you want something?
Is there anything that you want to get?
Yeah, so it doesn't go missing.
Yeah. Stuff, has he? No, I've got your stuff here, Paul. All right. Do you want this? No. Do you prefer sleeping rough at the moment? Or would you rather be in somewhere?
I'd rather be in somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
because some people actively choose, don't they? Because you know, there's...
if it comes to either going into one of these hostels,
Yeah.
or sleeping rough, I'd choose sleeping rough.
Would you?
Yeah, because that way I could stay away from all the drugs, whatever else is going on.
Do you find that a big problem when you go in a lot of these homes and hostels?
Yeah.
Is it?
There's more druggies in there than there is on the streets.
Yeah.
But if I could go in somewhere which was stable,
yeah,
and I had my own room where I could go and get away from stuff, and
then that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Paul, homelessness has become a vicious circle.
You tried to do any labouring around here since you stopped working at the farm? You've not been able to find anything?
I've been trying to get bits of work, but
Okay.
I can't seem to find anything, or if I do find something, they won't take me on because of the situation.
Start with you being homeless.
At the hospital, Kev and Anne deliver Paul with his possessions to A&E.
You got your bag here. All your stuff in. Right. Think you're going to manage down the ramp?
Yeah.
Do you want help with anything? Do you want me to hold your cup or anything?
No,
no? You alright?
Seems such a nice guy. Really nice.
He was a
fella.
nice guy. It's just uncertain how he ended up where he was. He did say he's been in hostels and that, but he finds that there's that much drug taking and that much alcohol in the hostels that he doesn't like it there.
That's very sad. Oh,
But
shame.
hopefully he'll get some help while he's here.
Well,
I
you would
explained
hope
to the nurse and stuff the situation he's in, so to see.
Shame.
Just ahead. Keep left.
Dad used to have Ozzy Osbourne. Turn right! Mine's the traditional American accent. In 500 yards, at the roundabout, take their second exit. Is that your American accent? Oh my God, it's so whiny.
At the next junction, Stu, go straight ahead, please.
Oh, that was please.
Please.
I see I wouldn't be as polite.
All right, at the next junction, straight on, like now. Like, yeah. Where are you going?
I don't know, I've gone the wrong way.
I said straight on.
Your mate used to have Jeremy Clarkson. You know, he'd be like really sarky about it, going, in 9 miles, turn right, if you can make it that far.
It's Monday afternoon, and in Stoke, Sam Alexic is back on shift, this time with his older sister Hannah.
Hello. What are you doing?
Sorting myself out.
They've been called to an address a few minutes' drive away to attend a very elderly patient.
It's independent living, isn't it? It's not a care place.
She's doing well if she's 104, independent living.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. She might be the oldest lady I've ever met, 104.
En route, they receive more information.
UTI, chest infection, hallucinating, worsening symptoms. So maybe she's already on antibiotics and maybe she's like hitting the markers for sepsis, although it doesn't say sepsis, it normally says.
It's just hallucination. She's probably not safe to be at home, is she? If she's hallucinating.
I think I'd be hallucinating at 104.
One of the patient's carers has been looking out for the crew.
Thank you. So who's this lovely lady we're going to? Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy has been living here for 12 years. She has 2 regular carers, Carla and Tina.
Hello, Nancy. Hello. My name's Hannah, and this is Sam as well.
Hello, Nancy. My name's Sam. Nice to meet you. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Pardon?
104.
You're
Oh,
104.
You're never 104.
I've got 14 grandchildren.
14?
Wow.
Never. You're never 104.
You'll be 105.
Oh, when's that?
I'll be 105 July.
July?
My mum never had an injection.
Never had an injection. And how long did she live till?
107.
So you nearly beat her.
Me, husband,
Your husband?
he got killed.
Oh,
And all
Nancy.
that comes in your mind.
Nancy, I'm just going to do your blood pressure. Is that okay? Just pull your arm out for me, sweetheart.
I was in the Salvation Army.
Oh, were you? Oh, they do some good work, don't they?
Although Nancy seems in good health and good spirits, the crew want to know what's causing the carers to be concerned today.
So since yesterday, hallucinating, quite confused. And she's been wandering as well, hasn't she?
She has.
We're not diagnosed with a urine infection at the moment because we haven't had any dips done.
Last time there was confusion, we had that done, which was probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that came back clear. On Friday, she started a new medication from results from a blood test.
Reduced kidney function. That's what the blood test came back as.
But I think the doctor just thinks to be on the safe side this time to take her in.
So Nancy was a really incredible woman, quite privileged to meet her. For a 104-year-old, it's pretty amazing that she was in a care-assisted flat and she seemed really happy where she was.
When we arrived, she didn't actually seem that poorly, but the confusion was the concern for the carers and also the doctor. And with the confusion, she could be at danger to herself. So the best place for her was to take her to the hospital.
Nance, do you want me to do your cup of tea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How do you like your tea?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice here.
Oh, good. Nancy,
And I had a card from the Queen.
you had a card from the Queen?
It was 100.
And you got...
Oh, another one was 104.
Oh, my life.
While Nancy's tea is brewing, Hannah wants to check her over.
Lovely. Nancy, can I do a blood test in your thumb?
Yeah.
Pass me your finger, sweet pea. Oh. It did squirt up a bit. You got lots left. Nancy, can I take one of your hearing aids out?
2.
2. Can I take one?
Yes.
You're amazing, you are.
Do you want me going to see it?
Your best, dear. Oh, that one. 37.4, that's fine. I want to put it back before I lose it.
You were very good too, and so careless.
Nancy, this lady's made you a nice cup of tea.
You have a brew, Nance.
Have a brew.
Nance,
Yes, brew.
have your cup of tea.
You're going for a checkup, Nancy.
No, it's a nice old dog.
Good.
You all right, Chloe?
I'm okay, I am. I'm having a nice rest sitting here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nancy, should we go see if there's any nice doctors at the hospital for you?
Oh, yes, very nice, Bill.
A nice one.
What was plenty of money?
Plenty of money.
Once Nancy has finished her cup of tea, the crew take her out to the ambulance.
Nancy, we're going to go backwards now.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Big stand up for me, Nancy. That's it.
Fantastic.
Right, you hold on to me.
Oh, I've got it.
I've got you. I've got you. That's it.
Right,
Are we dancing?
Are you comfy?
Yes.
Good.
See you in a minute, all right?
Nancy, do you know what's happening?
Yeah.
We're going to the hospital for some checks.
Yeah.
The doctor's going to have a look at you. We'll see if it's a nice doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice fella.
Nearly. It's fast, isn't it? Shall I tell him off for driving too fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. What's the secret to living to 104, Nancy? Any secrets?
No, just treat people as they treat you.
Yeah.
Be nice with you, you be nice to them.
Is that what you've done?
Help the poor. Help them and you get paid back on the road.
Oh, you're a good egg.
Hello.
Oh, it's him again. Was his driving all right or not?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
Would you give me 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10?
Would you?
He's my brother.
I'm mine.
And
And
your
yours?
brother.
Two friends.
So, we've made 2 friends.
Are we friends? Oh.
You're my favourite today. Oh, this bed.
Yeah.
This bed isn't my favourite, I tell you. She was was one of my favourite patients ever.
She was lovely, wasn't she? Nancy's my oldest patient I've ever been
And
to.
my oldest patient ever, 104. What year was Nancy born then?
I don't know, 104 years ago. I don't know.
Oh, she's gone through the World Wars. Like, there was no computers or technology or anything when she was born. She might not have even had electricity.
That's amazing.
But yeah,
She
she's
was
so
lovely.
nice.
David, who has COPD and was having difficulty breathing, stayed in hospital for 2 days. He was diagnosed with pneumonia and put on a course of antibiotics. He's had no further incidents since. "22-year-old Charlotte had 13 seizures in 24 hours. She stayed under investigation in hospital for 2 weeks and was given a confirmed diagnosis of epilepsy. She's now back at university, trialling different medications to try and control her ongoing seizures. Paul, who was homeless and had been assaulted while sleeping rough, would have been x-rayed in hospital and identified on file as NFA, no fixed abode. In cases like Paul's, the hospital offers a referral to social services. It's up to the patient whether they follow it up. Exactly what happened to Paul is unknown, but so far he's not been picked up by the crew again. Nancy was diagnosed with a urinary infection, which is likely to be what caused her confusion. It cleared up after a course of antibiotics, and she was soon back at home, where she's looking forward to her next card from the Queen.
Thank you for travelling with West Midlands Ambulance Service. Your hostess with mostess has been Ash, and your flight attendant has been Lee.
Push up. Well done.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to wear? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here the crews face life and death decisions.
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
To get it in.
Straight in, I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I've wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Okay. Let's go save the day.
Okay, Samuel. Does your mum call you Samuel?
Only on Sundays.
Only on Sundays, yeah, okay.
Oh.
Can we not make those noises when we're together? Are you actually quite scaring me? Keep your hands to
You'd enjoy it if you were a man. If I was a man.
What made you go for the beard then?
Left the RAF and thought, that's it. I've been shaved every day for however many years when we stopped and this happened.
And now you won't get rid of it, I bet.
No, I'm too attached to it now. I'm trying to struggle through the summer I reckon once we get to winter, it's going to be a nice little face warmer.
Come on, by the time he gets to winter, you'll be able to wrap it around your neck.
In Stoke-on-Trent, Sam Alexic and Carla Gilbert are on their way to an emergency call-out.
So what have we got, sorry? It's a full but query stroke.
Full, but he's lost power in arms and legs, so we'll see what he's like. Because he's quite young, isn't he?
Carla used to work as a prison officer before deciding to train as an ambulance technician.
That apple really isn't nice. That's disappointing.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Sam always wanted to be a paramedic. In his spare time, he likes to perform in musical theatre.
An apple away a day keeps the doctor away. Hello, ambulance.
The patient is 61-year-old Chris. His wife Janice called 999 when she found him collapsed on the floor.
I'm part of society.
Oh, bless you. What's been going on then, Chris?
I've got spinal cord in 2 places, crushing.
Right. So what's happened today then? How have you ended up on the floor?
Made a drink there.
Yeah.
We didn't get rabbits. I can feel pins and needles
Where?
in my neck,
Right.
down both arms. I tried to grab the chair. Next thing, I couldn't feel a bloody thing.
You can't feel me at all here.
A bit, yeah, because I've had a stroke and it affected that side.
Can you wiggle your toes at all?
No.
Can you squeeze my hands? Okay, and you remember everything, you weren't knocked out or anything?
No, it happens that quick and I can't do nothing.
Okay.
Chris is waiting for an operation to release the pressure on his spine. Sam needs to get him off the floor, but given his condition, he and Carla can't do it alone.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, just wondering if we've got another crew available for help with extrication. This patient has problems with his spine and he's lost full sensation to his lower limbs. So we want to move him with care, and just wondering if we've got any other hands.
He says that he's afraid that if he keeps having falls, he's going to be paralysed then from the neck down.
Yeah.
I just feel a prat.
Why?
I have to break me out for that. But the thing is...
This is what exactly what we're here for.
Chris had suffered a stroke in the past, so it was possible that he was having another at the time.
He was also living with a degenerative spinal condition, which could cause him to collapse quite suddenly due to the pain. But each time he collapsed, he could be doing more damage to his spine.
We wanted to move him very gently, not to worsen his condition.
The second crew arrived to help move Chris. He'll need to be immobilised first, as any damage to the spinal cord in the neck could be life-changing, if not fatal.
I just want you to keep your eyes straight forward, all right? We're just going to move your arm up a little bit.
I just feel bloody idiot for that.
Where's that hurting, mate?
Is that your neck?
Yeah.
Your neck?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep that nice and still then. It's not pinching you, is it?
No, no.
Try that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on, I see.
The 2 crews work together to move Chris safely to the ambulance.
Well, I'll come around here.
Okay, buddy. About. Archer.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you comfortable enough there?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that, guys. Bye-bye.
Chris, a former factory machine operator, has recently had heart surgery. His upcoming spinal operation is clearly playing on his mind.
We're under the surgeon. He's told us there's a strong possibility that I can die on the table.
Is that whilst you'll be having surgery?
Yeah. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't. But if you don't, you do have a bad one, then you'll be paralysed from the neck down.
Do you think it'll obviously help your quality of life?
Yeah.
Chris's wife of 41 years, Janice, is going with them. She herself has a degenerative eye disease and was recently registered as blind.
You all right there, my darling?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll take it nice and steady, okay? If there's any problems, you just shout through, all right?
Stand well clear. Vehicle reversing.
You all right, Doc?
She's getting fed up with it all.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. How are you feeling there?
Fed up.
Not surprised. Have they said like how long it could be before this surgery, or?
October. Not looking forward to it. I know it's all fun.
No, because it's just scary, isn't it? It's a big thing.
It's frightening in case the next one can't do nothing for me then.
Yeah.
I've had the heart attacks, I've had stents, I've had my carotid artery done.
So you've had your stents since your stroke?
Yeah.
So this has all been within 12 months?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Probably doing more, can they?
That's a lot for anybody, never mind within such a short space as well.
So they can't cure you. You have to make life a bit easier.
Yeah.
Chris was awaiting a serious operation on his spine. The operation in itself is very risky.
Because of his cardiac history and a history of stroke, that means that he's even more likely to experience complications. So the decision was down to him and his wife as to whether it was worth the risk. We're here now anyway, so no more bumpy driving. Kiddo, are you all right? Just step off for me first.
I will.
Right, we're going to move you. We'll be as smooth as we can, but there will be a couple of, just to warn you, okay?
The doctors are waiting to assess whether any further damage has been done to Chris's spine in today's fall.
So what did you think of the last job? It was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite interesting. Scary surgery though. He's like such high risk for surgery.
God, you know, imagine making that decision. Because do you live the way you are at the moment and just kind of
risk ending up paralysed from the neck down?
Yeah, or do you have the surgery and potentially lose your life? I don't think I could decide. And also with his wife, so it must be difficult for her as well. Well, I just hope they get themselves sorted. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday night.
What we got, bro?
In Dudley, ambulance crewmates Ash Bolus and Craig Baker have been on shift since 11 o'clock this morning.
We've got a new job.
Okay.
We're going to a category 3, 12-year-old male. He's been a victim of robbery, head injury, facial injury, back injury, vomited. The police are in attendance. 12 years old, victim of robbery.
The pair arrive and get a quick update from the police.
We've got a 12-year-old, he's been at the fair, had a bit of altercation with two older kids that go to a different school.
Yeah.
They punched him to the ground, he's hurt his back a little bit, but he's got a little bit of swelling on his eye, but he's been sick since he's come home, so I thought best to give you a quick ring.
We're going to check.
12-year-old Kian is at home with his mum and a second police officer. The crew's body-mounted cameras capture Kian's recollection of what happened.
Can I ask you a favour, matey? Can you just put your feet over? Am I okay to just do a few obs on you? Check your blood pressure and stuff like that. Is that all right? Let me have your arm, fella. Have you got? Is this from tonight, is it, this bruising?
That was ages ago and that was today.
Today. Let me have a look at the other arm.
Oh, Chinese rib.
I'll do...
So you've had a bit of a fight down at the park? Where have you been hit? That's the main thing, so we can have a look.
All my head.
All your head?
And my side of my face and my jaw.
Was you knocked out at any point?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so you remember everything that happened?
And then adrenaline was going through me, and my mate said I looked like I was about to pass out, but I'm not sure if I did.
Okay.
Keep your head nice and still. Got no pain in your neck where I'm pressing?
No.
Got nothing there?
No. In the middle of my spine I have. I got pushed down onto a curb.
Alright. Any pain there?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a lump. Okay.
Duck egg we call them, don't we?
Hey?
You've got a duck egg.
A duck egg? Oh, is that a Dudley thing?
Duck egg on the top of your
Duck egg,
box.
oh, okay. Okay. Have you had any sort of paracetamol, Calpol, anything like that? Yeah. How many times have you been sick?
Roughly about 9 times.
9 times. A common side effect of a head injury is that you can vomit. However, it is more common within children. There are some occasions where vomiting can actually be a sign of brain damage. Because Kian had been involved in quite a nasty fight, sustaining some nasty injuries, we were quite concerned that he'd vomited 9 times and was displaying signs of a head injury.
Okay, fella.
With everything that's happened, okay, it's going to be a trip to hospital.
Well, because of where that injury is, obviously, there's a sensitive area just to the side of the head there, right? And if you get punched there, well, it's sensitive, right? That can cause problems with your balance, with nausea and everything like that, but you've also got...
Oh no, it was really hard to see. At one point I couldn't see out.
And that's the thing, yeah, we can't rule everything out, so it is going to be a trip to hospital.
Kian's 7-year-old brother Rio has come downstairs to see how he is.
Oh, hello. Somebody's camouflaged that's come in the room.
I don't know. you know, because we started to talk to you with a statement, we'll go up the hospital and we'll continue that at the hospital, all right? Because we won't hold up what's going to happen to you. So you'll probably see us up there in a minute, so we'll just follow these guys up. I think Mum's going to get changed and go with you.
The only way to know for sure how serious Kian's injuries are is to get a scan at hospital.
What's your name, Mum?
Crystal.
Crystal, if you pop yourself on there and pop your seatbelt on for me, please. Kian?
Yeah.
Pop yourself on there, pop your seatbelt on, matey. Okay. There you go, mate. Complimentary armrest. Make the most of it.
The T-trolley will be down.
Yeah. In emergency, exit is there and there. Okay.
He's in the wrong job, he is. He's in the wrong job.
Oh dear.
So this means you get a day off school tomorrow, doesn't it? Or a couple of days.
Football? Is it football or rugby tomorrow? I'm not sure.
You won't be doing that.
Badminton.
Badminton. What happened to the days of football, rugby, and that was it? Don't know. Is it all
Last
what?
year I had rugby and football.
Yeah.
And then after it changed to badminton and tennis. Now I've got badminton and what else is now? Basketball.
Was it? So do you know the people that attacked you, or were they completely around? No, right, okay. Go to the same school, or?
No.
Oh, is this like rivals?
There was a fight at my school at Winter on the field, and apparently I got stabbed according to those people, but there was a person who got stabbed in his face, got slashed with. I think this is all badass from me.
Oh my lord. And how old are these people?
I'm not sure. All I know is one was 14.
It's a scary world now, isn't it? The good thing is that you've rung the... Did you ring the police yourself? That's the thing that you need to do. I can't stress it enough. As soon as anything happens... Yeah.
Tried to get his phone out to phone his dad, and they smashed his phone. But as soon as he came home, he said, "Do you want to phone the police?" He said, "Yeah, Mum."
Yeah. You know, you made a lot of people proud of you tonight because it's a big thing, ringing the police.
Daddy told you that, didn't he?
It's massive. What happens if it continues? It's not on. It's not right. So it needs to be addressed.
At hospital, paediatricians will check Kian's injuries thoroughly.
Arriving mode activated.
I've lowered it down a bit. You all right with a step, yeah? You all right walking? Or do you want a chair? Do you want to drama it up? No? Come on then.
He can then finish giving his statement to the police.
He was telling me in the back on the way in there was a fight at school. Somebody's then took a blade or an article and like started slashing somebody's face.
Okay.
And that was like a 12, 13-year-old. Like.
So it's basically escalated from a little bit of a set to.
A bit of a scuffle. Like when we were at school, the dinner ladies, or the riot squad as we called them, they'd break everything up, and everyone, you know, one person would be outside the headmaster's office, one person would be in the classroom, like locked away. But yeah, like it's shocking, really.
This job isn't good for eating well.
It's chocolate and it's junk food.
I'm on this new diet though, this ketone diet. I can't have sugar in it.
What diet?
Keto.
Oh.
It's one of these fat burning diets.
Whatever.
Apart from the sandwich shop, is there?
You and your tummy?
I know.
All you think about? I've had food.
I've only had one breakfast today. Leave me alone.
Breakfast.
Student paramedic Harley Mosley and paramedic Stuart Ayres have just started their shift.
Right, we're going to female, Richardson's Hall, unconscious. Low BP, asthma, allergic to aspirin.
"39-year-old Harley was in the army for 12 years before she began her paramedic training.
I've never been to a hall before.
I've never been to something hall, no.
30-year-old Stuart has just become a dad for the first time.
Richardson Hall sounds quite posh, doesn't it? Oh.
He's been a paramedic for 2 years.
Yeah, we've been to Russell's Hall, but that's sort of not the same, is it? Right, where is this address?
Yeah.
On arrival, they're met by Ian, who made the 999 call.
Morning.
We've got an 81-year-old. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's do all this inside.
Who are you anyway, sorry?
My name's Ian. I run the Slimming World group here.
Okay. Morning.
Hello. Hello, my darling. What's your name? Pat.
All right, Pat, can I just check your pulse? I'm Harley, this is Stu. All right, if you just rest your arm down for me. What's happened this morning?
I checked my blood pressure tablet as normal.
Okay.
Before I came out, and I just felt myself going.
Okay. How long have you been on those for?
Years.
Yeah, so there's not. They haven't upped the dosage or anything recently? They've
No,
not
they have
changed?
changed it.
Okay, when have they changed?
A few months ago, I think. But I've got an appointment tomorrow for the doctor in any case.
Pat, can I pop this on your arm? Steve, blood pressure, sweet.
Have you eaten today?
Yes, I
Yeah, you have.
Pat goes to Slimming World every week and is usually accompanied by her husband, Jeff.
Hello. Oh, this has happened a few times then. What does the doctor think it's for?
The pressure dropped.
Just the blood pressure?
Last time we went out together, a flight out, haven't we? 60 years ago.
Well, is it a very rare thing that he takes you out?
I was going to say, I could have told you something, but it was 60-odd years ago, so maybe not. Sharp scratch, darling.
It was quite hard to know what was going on with Pat because she was presenting quite well and all her observations and everything were quite normal. Due to Pat's fainting episode earlier on in the day, we had to carry on with our tests just to make sure that there were no other health complications.
I've been on antibiotics this week.
6.4, so that's fine.
What was that? You've got a water infection. Okay, that might explain why.
It could be that.
It could be,
Yeah, I might have just put everything else out of sync a little bit. Pat, how are you feeling at the moment?
All right now, thanks.
Do you feel back to your normal self, or are you slightly...
No, I'm back to normal.
Okay. Everything else is looking fine, sweetie, so your heart rate and your oxygen, it's all looking really good.
I'm sorry we've called you for...
No, listen, no, it's fine. If she's had a funny turn, then we need to definitely check her over.
So have you been a member before, Slimming World member?
Well, years ago, as you can tell. I did, to be fair, I struggle with...
With eating, I have to hide my food from him when we're in the truck, because he'd be eating mine as well.
I was a member for about 6 months. I lost 2.5 stone the last time. It just falls off me when I do, but it's just keeping to it. It's the willpower, I think. But I'm determined this time, so...
Is that supportive love?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I do support him by hiding all my food, so he can't eat it.
After a short rest, Pat's blood pressure has stabilised. The crew are happy that Jeff can take her home.
There we go. That's all right, sweetie, that's fine. Pleasure meeting you.
Armed with some last-minute advice.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Pat likes flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, and the flowers will make her feel a lot better. That's my recommendation. Flowers and chocolate.
I like vodka.
Oh dear, I like gin.
Listen, any other problems, you can always ring us back. And obviously you say you've got your GP tomorrow. I wish you all the best. Okay.
All right, Pat, take care. I've told Jeff to get you some flowers.
Thank you.
She was quite nice earlier, wasn't she?
Pat?
Pat, yeah.
Pat was really nice, wasn't she?
Mm. I like old people.
You like old people?
I like old people. They've always got a story, haven't they, to tell, and they're just, I don't know, they're just pleasant. Well, most of them.
Yeah, no, most of them are.
It's early afternoon. In Dudley, paramedic Rob Bates and technician Kerry Richards have been on shift since lunchtime. They've just got information through about their next patient.
She's spitting.
She's 27.
Thank you, Mr. AA man.
27 is young to be having chest pains. Control sends the pair more information.
Rapid facial, throat, tongue swelling, chest pain.
This very much sounds like an allergic reaction, doesn't it?
Just after lunchtime, so it could be food related.
Something they've had at dinner.
Literally around the corner now.
The crew will need to figure out quickly whether or not their patient has had an allergic reaction, as this can be very serious.
Hello. How are we? You alright? How you doing? You okay? How you doing? What's our lady's name?
Rajvinder.
Rajvinder.
Rajvinder is at her father's house. He's looking after her, along with her brother and his wife.
Hello, Rajvinder. What's happening?
I don't know, I just get worried and my arm is shaking now and my heart is beating.
Yeah.
I just feel bit pain.
Where is the pain?
Pain there around here.
When did it start?
I've been feeling is the 1 o'clock.
Just relax.
Alright. Put your hand flat onto you. That's it. Yeah, pop it flat and it won't do it as much. Have you ever had anything like this before?
No, I'm really trying to self my relax, but I can't.
Yeah, nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's it, relax.
She's a bit sick.
When we arrived to Rajvinder, it was clear that she wasn't having an allergic reaction. We could tell this by there was no facial swelling, there was no swelling to her airway, and no rash. It was clear her heart rate was increased. She was also showing irregular heart rhythm, which wanted to get seen at the hospital for further checks.
Have you felt quite anxious today? You just started to feel a bit anxious and a bit panicky. All your obs are good, apart from your heart's going a little bit quicker than normal. All right, so but that's just because you're a little bit anxious. So just relax back into the chair and chill out. Relax, relax.
Relax, sit back.
Onto that big teddy. Not as big as this teddy there.
He's ouch.
Is that a nice deep breath? Your heart rate's starting to come down lovely. That's it, look. That's it.
You know, it's the heart pain is still from 2 weeks. Sometimes it feels so hard, sometimes it's okay.
Yeah.
So you've been having chest pains for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any heart problems in the family?
Yeah, my mother died with a heart attack.
Heart attack. How old was she when she died?
She is young.
Whilst monitoring Rajvinder's heart, the crew noticed something unusual.
Is there odd PVC there?
There is.
Just noticing them more and more now. Now she's relaxed a bit more. Do you feel your heart? Do you feel that it goes quick and skips a beat, or sometimes you get that feeling?
It is from last 2 months.
And have you been seen at the hospital for it?
Keep nice and still for me.
You see it more on there, can't you? Yeah. And looking at your heart, it basically, it's what we call sometimes ectopic beats. Sometimes you get an odd beat come in, or it skips, you know. And like with family history and that you've been having this for 2 months, I think we'll pop you up the hospital to let them have a look at you.
Mom had the same thing as well.
Yeah, she was saying a bit of mum. How old was her mum, if you don't mind me asking?
She was 37,
37.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she was young then.
Young.
My mom's brother.
And your mum's brother as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the exact diagnosis that they give?
No.
It's been some time, hasn't it?
You were all little, weren't you?
And where was she at the time? Was she living in India then? Or?
With such a strong family history of heart problems, the crew want to take Rajvinder in.
Who's coming with us?
Brother.
Come on then, bud.
Right.
That's
it. And swing your legs up.
Have yourself a seat there, bud. On the left. Alright, let's get you up to city then and let them have a look at you. Alright, if you feel unwell, just give me a shout. Or I'll let you relax up a bit. Because you'll get bombarded with questions up the hospital, no doubt.
Why does it take so long, yeah, when you go there?
What, in A&E?
Yeah.
They just have to prioritise, don't they? There's a lot of things people don't see, you know, that happen. Yeah, yeah. I've been there. I've had the same. We don't get no special treatments. I've been inside urgent care centres for hours and hours on end. No.
So you have to wait as well?
Yeah. Of course we do. Yeah. Okay.
Knowing that her condition may be hereditary is making Rajvinder think about her family.
You know, I got 2 kids, I don't want any risk.
No. How old are they?
They are 4 and 8.
4 and 8. It cause you much trouble?
Yeah. Later on is the trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble
I know how you feel. Feeling a bit more chilled out now? Are you doing that? Just fell asleep, aren't we? How are we? Sorry, it's a bit scary. Yeah? You feeling more chilled out? Do you want to get to sleep?
I feel so tired.
Sorry. There's me waking you up.
Go on then.
Thank you.
No problem at all, no problem.
As the crew think they've found an abnormality with Rajvinder's heart, they'll hand over their observations and information about her family medical history so that doctors can try and work out what's causing her chest pain.
She needs that investigating before she something drastically goes wrong, like it unfortunately did with her mum and her uncle. Can't wish that on anyone. And she's quite young.
She's young.
But definitely hereditary somewhere.
loads of fly-by-night estate agents popping up, isn't there? Right move, e-move.
I know, yeah.
They move, I'll move. For God's sakes, move. Yeah. Haven't you moved yet?
Scone or scone?
See, this is a tricky one.
No, if you're posh.
So I say scone.
So you cannot, or as I'd say it, you could say garage, bath, and then scone.
Scone?
You could do. I'm Newcastle, aren't I?
Fair enough. Depends what part of Newcastle, though.
Born and bred town Stanty,
Okay.
and now I live in Madeley, so I'm proper posh now.
So you've got a Cheshire postcode?
Yeah.
That is posh, to be fair. You've got a Cheshire postcode.
In Stoke-on-Trent, Dino Gould and Tony Sutton have just been sent the details of an unusual call-out.
Chest pain, pain in the left hand. On a scooter in a road.
I'm just expecting to see a mobility scooter in the middle of the road
And me.
somewhere.
Oh, we are.
there
She is in the scooter in the middle of the road. Oh, God, I'm going to lose time. Oh, no.
I'm going to pull up in front of the patient.
What's it happening? Afternoon, all. Hello. Would you be Heather by any chance?
Yeah, but don't call me Heather.
What do you like me calling you
I've
then,
met
dear?
you before. Rocky. How are you doing, sweetheart? You all right?
What's happening today then? Tell us your story.
I've got pains in my chest and I've got pins and needles in my left arm.
How long have you had this pain in your chest for?
I just got one about 10, 15 minutes ago.
Rocky was driving home on her mobility scooter after visiting her son and granddaughter when she began to suffer chest pains and had to pull over.
If we drove up closer to the van and got the ramp down, do you think you can walk up the ramp?
I suppose so.
Because I don't think your go-kart will fit in my van.
I'll get the doors down.
Rocky is 52. She's had mobility issues since she had a motorcycle accident at the age of 17.
Right, drive it till you literally hit the doors.
I don't want to hit the door, you damn pelican. I will speak my mind.
Good, I like patients like you that do.
Oh, just to let you know, Rocky does tend to speak her mind.
Yeah.
I just told you that, you Debbie.
I know you did. I heard you.
So let's have a slow walk into the ambulance. We'll get you on there and then we'll have a good look at you.
After her crash, doctors said Rocky would never walk again. But she now manages to walk with a stick and uses a mobility scooter outside. However, she still needs daily doses of morphine for the pain.
Ah, you're touching me the bottom, my back.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'll go a
With
bit
your,
higher.
yeah, that's it.
That's better then.
You can hit him later, Rocky.
What with my stick?
Oh, she will, don't worry.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time, will it, Rocky?
No. I'm very good at hitting people.
You pop yourself
Do you know
on
what?
that chair.
I have no doubt, and I've only just met you, Rocky. I'm going to have to ask you, why do we call you Rocky?
Because I used to be a
Biker.
A
I remember, see? Can I just ask you to slide your arm out of your jacket for me, Rocky? I need to do your blood pressure.
I watch me arm.
I'm sorry.
I'm in a lot of pain because I haven't had my morphine again.
Will this blouse roll up to the top of your arm?
You'll get over that, it's thin enough.
It's nice and thin, isn't it? Let's try it over
It's
the
a
top.
nice top, what you're talking about.
It's lovely. It's really your colour, that is.
Red is my colour, mate.
I know. Right, Rocky, let's have a chat then about what's happened today. So you're on your way home.
And I started having pain, so I started shouting help.
Okay, and where were the pains?
Yeah.
Across your chest?
Yeah.
On the left side?
Yeah.
Okay, and did those pains go anywhere else?
Down this arm.
Down your arm, okay.
You want to put it on my chest, don't you?
Are you alright with me doing that?
Oh yeah, I like you do it.
Excellent.
Just don't look at me knockers.
Behave you. You charmer. You get a shock of your life.
Yeah, too right with these knockers.
Rocky, you do brighten my day.
So you've made me smile.
You do.
I like making people smile, I do.
Nice and still. We'll have a look at your ECG.
That looks all right to me.
We'll have a look, eh? Nice and still then. From what I can remember last time, Rocky, this machine told me that you had a good heart.
It did.
Nothing's changed.
That sounds nice.
What do you reckon that bike is?
Yeah.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
It's got a nice little flog to it.
Motorbikes, don't you, Rocky?
Oh, yeah. I love my motorbike.
Yeah. I used to ride a bike all the time.
I used to fix my own motorbikes
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I used to strip mine down once a week, give it a good clean, put it back together, and then give it a good washing afterwards.
Yeah.
I've been called to Rocky on a few different occasions. She suffers with quite a few chronic issues, such as long-term back pains, arthritis. But all credit to her, she's always in kind of good spirits and she battles through it in her own way. All of her observations were coming back as being okay, but we just had to get to the root cause of this chest pain.
The only way to 100% confirm it's not your ticker is blood tests.
Yeah, I'll go up the Aussie then.
You go up the Aussie.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Some passers-by who work at the local mobility shop have spotted Rocky's scooter and have offered to take it home for her.
So what caused the damage in your left arm then?
Motorbike accident.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. And I was in hospital for 12 months.
Oh, you came off good style though.
Yeah, I got 3 metal plates in my head.
Oh wow. You not wearing a helmet then, or did your helmet shatter?
My helmet shattered
Wow.
and went in my head.
You hold tight, we'll be there before you know it.
Oh, I am holding tight. Why did the Hamlet cross the road?
Why did what, sorry?
The Hamlet cross the road.
Oh, go on.
We won't go to the second-hand shop. Did you hear that, do you know?
Yeah, it was brilliant, that was.
Ace won it.
Oh, yes.
That was rubbish.
Are you alright having a bit of a walk?
Yeah.
You sure? Me and Dino will be either side of you, honey. So we won't let you go
Honey.
anywhere. Honey.
Sweet honey, sugar toss.
Hey, Rocky, I remember you singing opera for me last time. You're going to give Tony a little whirl. She's good, isn't she?
Doctors will need to run tests to try and find the reason for Rocky's chest pains.
You're a ace mate, you are, do you know?
I'm a what?
Ace mate.
I'm an ace, mate. You're not too bad yourself, Rocky. What a character Rocky was.
Oh, she's ace though.
She's absolutely brilliant, isn't she? I say it's not the first time I've seen her, and you could probably almost guarantee it's not going to be the last. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah. Bless her.
Chris, who has a degenerative spinal condition, survived his potentially life-threatening surgery and is now recovering. How much the operation will increase his mobility and reduce his pain is still uncertain. But Chris is hopeful that his day-to-day quality of life will improve. 12-year-old Kian was taken to A&E as there were concerns his continued vomiting was a sign he'd suffered a brain injury after being assaulted at a fun fair. He was diagnosed with concussion and needed to be carefully observed. Fortunately, after 24 hours, his sickness stopped, and Kian has since made a full recovery. Pat, who was feeling faint at her slimming club, went to see her doctor, who gave her the all clear. With a clean bill of health, she's now doing much better. Rajvinder, who was suffering with severe chest pain and whose mother sadly passed away after a heart attack, had a further ECG and blood and urine samples taken. After careful monitoring, doctors gave her the all clear and believe her chest pains were caused by a panic attack. 52-year-old Rocky, who was taken to hospital after suffering severe chest pain, had another ECG completed. The results came back normal, and doctors were happy for her to return home. Rocky has thankfully had no further chest problems.
Tired now. Ready for home.
Push up. Well done.
High five. Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me. Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions.
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Did you get it in? Straight in. I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Here we go. Let's go and save the day.
I just don't get a chance to go out now, and then if I do, I'm just too shattered. I just want to go in my pyjamas and just stay watching my telly.
I'm not going to tell you what that is.
Don't say anything that's going to insult me. Otherwise, we're going to have a very long shift.
Are we?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone different to talk to than the other half at home.
Yeah, even if I am female, and give you the female point of view.
Yeah, and nag worse than the other half does. But yeah, it's always nice to have someone you can talk to.
Are you going to have to stop wearing my clothes?
Do you know why I wear your clothes? Because you keep pinching mine.
You're comfy. It's when you put the stilettos on there's something really major wrong.
In Dudley, paramedics V. Hodgkins and Ollie Raven have just been alerted to their next emergency call-out.
Sharon, 48-year-old female, says she's had a recent fit.
It says she's incomprehensible.
It says patient is incomprehensible.
V used to be a veterinary nurse before joining the ambulance service 18 years ago. She helped train Ollie up as a paramedic last year.
It's been almost a year since I've qualified.
You look so much younger then as well.
Along with working for the ambulance service, Ollie volunteers as a medic with the Army Reserves.
Scary at times as well.
I have every confidence that you're all right at what you do.
Someone's got to.
Their patient is 48-year-old Sharon. A neighbour and a concerned passerby have been looking after her since she collapsed in the street.
Hello?
Hello. Medication.
Hello, Sharon. Hello, it's the ambulance service. What's happened, Sharon? You've had a fit. Are you known to have seizures? And how do you feel at the moment? Tired.
Sharon was first seen struggling by Claire, a council worker who spotted her staggering around in the road.
I parked up, went back to her, and I asked her if it was okay, and I was just holding her head.
Okay.
And it managed to tell me that she was epileptic.
Okay, and then you sort of helped her back here.
I did. I said, come on then, let's get you back.
Do you have seizures?
Has had a fit while she's been out.
Okay. And what happened during that?
It was jerking all over the place.
Okay. How long did that
So-
last for, roughly?
Not
do you
long.
think? Not long. Okay. Aha. Bingo, Ollie. Bingo. She is on Tegretol, Ollie.
The medication V's found is used to treat certain kinds of epileptic seizures.
Pull on me. Here. That's it.
How are you feeling, Sharon?
Your head hurts.
Head hurts.
Just try and keep relaxed, all right? We'll just do these checks on you, OK? He's had a tonic-clonic seizure, not lasting too long.
Oh, so it happened in here, not
The
out.
seizure, yeah,
Oh,
but-
I
yeah.
see. A tonic-clonic seizure is your classic presentation of a seizure, where the body goes rigid and you have full body shaking. It can affect all parts of the brain.
If these seizures continue for sort of more than 5 minutes, it can be life-threatening. Sharon's seizure was very short-lived, but a tonic-clonic seizure will make patients fatigued, confused, and obviously has some bearing on their mental status as well. When was the last time you had a seizure, do you know?
2 days.
2 days ago.
Just pop these stickers on you. And do you normally have an ambulance when you have a seizure? You go to sleep. When was the last time you were seen at hospital, Sharon, with your seizures?
About 3 weeks ago.
I mean, what are we going to do with you today? Because at the moment we can't leave you here like this, can we?
Sharon was diagnosed with epilepsy aged 14. Although she's coped with it for years, the crew don't want to leave her at home as she's had another episode so recently.
Do you think we'll have to pop you up to Russell's Hall?
I think so.
I mean, we can't leave you here like this, can we? I mean, you need to at the moment, don't you? Do you understand that we can't leave you here like this?
You're too groggy at the minute.
Sharon's neighbour Alan has sent for her daughter Demi, who's 24 and lives nearby.
Oh, he's a daughter.
Hello. Are you all right,
Hi
Jake?
there.
So we were just saying Mum at the moment isn't
She's
well
a bit
enough just to
groggy.
leave because she's really groggy, but she's refusing to come to hospital with us.
Come on, just go for me. Go to the hospital for me, please. Mum, just go.
We can't leave you like this, can we?
Are we going to pop you to hospital then, Sharon?
Come on.
Sharon, we've got the stretcher by the door.
Mum.
What? Why not, Sharon?
Don't argue with me, you won't win. Just go.
Sharon, we've got our stretcher here, so we've only got to get your bum onto here.
We can't leave you here, darling. Yeah?
Come on then.
Yeah. No, no.
Hey, come on. Stop this now. No. No. This is just not just do it. Leave me.
Sharon, the last thing we want is to have another seizure, so we don't want you getting worked up. Now, if you want to stay at home, we need to see you make a full recovery, walk up around your flat and be normal. If you do that for us, yeah, you can stay here. Let's see you act independently. Sharon, we can't leave you like this.
Sharon, listen to me now. Do you understand why we want to take you to hospital? If you decide to stay here, what you need to understand is that we can't tell you that there's not something going on inside your brain, you know, that ultimately could possibly result in you dying. But you need to understand.
You need to understand. For us to leave you at home, we need you to understand the risks. You tell us what the risks are that we've just told you, and then we know that you've understood. And are you happy to take that risk? Yeah? Okay. She's refusing and she does understand the risks, so we're going to have to leave her. Are you going to be staying with her then?
Yes, you need to go to the doctors or get the doctor to come out.
Well, if she's fully mobile, she needs to go to the doctor. So when she's well, she needs to go to the doctor. And you know, just in case they want to review her medication.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We need to.
Which is better than having seizures, isn't it? And meeting us ugly lot all the time.
Vi and Ollie are staying until Sharon is better able to manage. And after a cup of tea, although still groggy, she seems to be improving.
Were you a proper punk back in the... And who does your hair? Because I have mine undercut, but yeah. What do you think, Ollie? Do you think I should...
I think you should have my name.
Your name on the side?
That'd look quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I could have V and
Ollie. That'd be
I think
good.
my husband might have a problem with that, to be honest.
Yeah, he might do. That's if he notices.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true, yeah.
Sharon, can we get a signature from you in this big white box to say that you've refused to come to hospital with us?
So you're going to have to get her to get onto the GP?
Yeah, I'll have to get one of the days in the week.
Yeah.
Got no choices.
Yeah.
Got to go.
Right then.
Should we leave you in peace?
We'll leave you in peace.
Lovely to meet you all.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Lovely to meet you. Take care of yourself, Sharon.
Okay.
Thank you
Go
for
and see
coming.
the doctor. All right. Steady as you go.
Having spelt out the risks, Ollie and V have no alternative but to leave Sharon at home with her daughter Demi.
Okay. On the off then. There's no
No persuading her.
persuading her. Obviously suffering with these problems for a long time, isn't she? And
Yeah,
hard for us guys to leave someone
like that.
like that to walk away. But I think, you know, she certainly could have come round more by the time we left,
Yeah,
hadn't
definitely.
she? You know, she may need tinkering with her medication, but left in the care of her daughter, so hopefully full recovery.
Yeah.
I hate quiet, so I end up just chatting rubbish just so it's not quiet.
Oh, I always talk crap, I do. I'm always on about Star Wars or zombies or witchcraft, end of the world, death and destruction. Love it.
Upbeat then.
But I love it, I find it exciting. Can't wait for the zombie apocalypse. Got all my plans in place.
So are you prepared for it?
Oh God, yeah. I've got notepads and stuff written down. No, honestly.
In Birmingham, Kerry Richards and Laura Hickman have been asked to provide an emergency transfer of a patient.
So we're going to Good Hope Hospital and we're transferring them to Heartland Hospital to a 19-year-old with an abscess on the throat. Needs to be seen by ENT immediately. Patient has IV running.
That's why we need it.
Kerry has worked for the ambulance service for 8 years and hopes to qualify soon as a paramedic.
Stop pulling out, silly woman.
Laura has been a paramedic for 2 years. Before that, she studied forensic pathology.
Oh, he's got his tuxedo on.
Oh. Well, we are in Sutton Coldfield now, dear. It's rather posh.
True.
Arrival mode activated.
The patient is 19-year-old Joe. Mum Gail has been waiting with him in the hospital.
There we go.
Come and have a seat, Mum.
Right, so what's happened, sweet?
He's suddenly just come down. Severe tonsillitis. They think now he's got an abscess.
How does your breathing feel at the minute? All right. That's Quincy. It is a horrible feeling.
Too painful to talk.
That's what I was like, wasn't it? Open your mouth, mate. Is that as far as you can go? All right, pal. Yeah, I think you've got a Quincy throat. I had tonsillitis end of September, and then I'd wake up in the morning and have to ring my boss and go, and then they'd keep me in. What are you laughing at? That's how I sounded. It's terrible.
Joe had got Quincy throat, which is an abscess on the tonsil. So that's where pus collects either on both or one of the tonsils and can form quite a large lump really at the back of your throat. I've had Quincy throat 3 times in total now, so I really knew what Joe was going through, and it is a horrible thing to have.
It's like trying to swallow razor blades. It's horrible. Can't wish it on anybody, can you?
No.
We're on holiday, is that holiday?
You're on holiday in Birmingham?
My parents live in Litchfield Way.
Oh, okay. Are you struggling to breathe at the minute, or do you feel all right with your breathing? All right. Okay, mate. Do you want something to spit in? Yeah, just in case. I won't be watching you do that because I might heave. Yeah, buddy. Fill your boots.
Quincy is often treated by aspiration, a procedure where the pus is drained from the throat using a needle.
So when you had yours aspirated, it wasn't very traumatic, was it?
They're not massively bad, but my only satisfaction was I got to heave while the doctor was doing it, and as I coughed, the pus went in her face. So that was my only literal satisfaction from what she did to me.
Don't think that.
Are you Snapchatting? He can't be that ill. He's all right, look. I'm ready, mate.
All right.
you want the blind open? Yeah. Good job I can speak Quincy, isn't it? Hey? There are, mate, all right. So yeah, oxygen levels are really good, mate, so that's a good sign. So what's he, I won't ask you, so you won't be able to answer me, bless you. What's he studying at uni?
Politics and international relations.
Politics? Oh, mate, I'm glad you can't talk back at me now. Politics? Can you get us a decent pay rise then? When you're Prime Minister? Remember this moment?
We're teachers, so we always get crap.
Yeah, you guys have it worse than us, teachers.
Well, we had it so bad we left. We're teaching in the Middle East.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. What country do you teach in then?
Bahrain.
I've no idea where that is.
Right, well, we're an hour away from Dubai. We're attached to Saudi by a causeway.
Oh my goodness.
The thing is, though, I mean, it is sort of 45 degrees and 96% humidity.
Yeah.
So.
Sacrifices. Sacrifices. He's buzzing because he got a free holiday. I don't want to talk to you because you can't talk back. However, I bet your parents are loving this.
Don't listen to her, Joe. We're not.
It's a 30-minute journey between the hospitals. On the way, Laura notices that Joe seems to be feeling worse.
How's that pain, mate? Not good. How far away are we, Kez?
2.4 mile.
I might do a dribble of morphine for him. Fancy a bit of morphine? Yeah. Right, morphine sulfate. It's on there. I've read it without my glasses. I'm pretty sure it's morphine. I'm only joking. I know it is. I know it is. So, we'll only give you a little bit of it, mate, all right? Might make you feel a little bit spaced out, buddy. I don't think you really care at the minute, do you? Bless you. Cheers, Kez.
Good to go again.
Yeah. Go on then. So how long are you up here for then?
We're meant to be flying back on Monday.
Oh, right.
And Joe's supposed to be coming with us, so we're hoping for some sort of miracle. Just hope for the best.
The morphine should help Joe manage the pain until he's been admitted to the hospital's ENT unit.
You're having a tour of all the hospitals, aren't you, mate? Bless you.
Both know what it's like to have bad throat infections, don't we?
Yeah. Felt bad for the... Like, he was sat there and he was fine, he was laughing. Well, smiling, because he couldn't laugh very much with his throat, bless him. And then, like, the next thing you know, he was just really struggling.
Not with the pain?
Yeah, and you could just see him grimacing a bit, and I was like, oh, it's not fair, really. I'll give him some morphine.
It's horrible.
What have we got?
Working together in Stoke are husband and wife team Mick and Rachel Seal.
Unknown male.
Probable injury. Exposure to adverse conditions.
The couple met at work, have been together for 3 years and got married just 4 months ago.
Actually, he only asked me because he was drunk.
I asked you the next day as well.
So I told him to ask me when he was sober.
I did.
So he did. And yeah, that's
You
it.
said yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I really am sorry.
It's 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and the pair have been called to a job by the police.
Oh, I've been arrested and kneed in face by officer as he tried to attack them. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The ambulance crew's cameras capture everything from the moment they arrive.
How are we doing? All right?
Hi. What's actually happened?
I've been needing police by the copper.
You've been needing the voice by a copper?
Yeah.
Are you injured?
Yeah, at the moment, I'm all interested in... Oh my God.
Has he been on drugs or drink?
I suspect he's taken something.
You didn't tell me that, did you? You rang at 10 past 10.
Right.
I'm not aware of that, am I?
And you believe he's under the influence?
Exposed to something.
Oh my God, mate, it's cool.
He's eventually stopped the vehicle, got out on foot, and he's been detained by the officer. There's been a bit of a scuffle.
Right. Listen, I can't help you unless you listen to me. Can I have a look at your face, or are you hiding?
No.
Listen, have you got any pain in your neck? Have you got pain there? I know, but your neck's important. Does it hurt there anywhere?
Yeah, it's a bit sore, but yeah, it's a bit tender though.
It's a bit tender there?
It's a bit tender, yeah.
Well, we're going to have to board him then, aren't we?
I mean, we found the patient to be quite agitated, as though he'd either taken drugs previous to our arrival or he'd been drinking. The police explained that he'd resisted arrest. He was complaining of central neck pain, which raised flags for us, really. Our main priority then was to get him onto spinal board and immobilise him in case there was injury to his neck.
Well, listen, we're not here to hurt you, we're here to help you, aren't we?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
All right. We're not your enemy, we're trying to help you. Do you want to come backwards onto the stretcher? Come back. That's it.
Sit down.
With the man starting to cooperate, the crew get him onto the spinal board.
That's it, lovely.
Now he's lying down, a police officer notices something.
You got nothing in your mouth? Open your mouth up for me.
Nothing in your mouth, mate.
Sure you've got nothing in your mouth?
Open your mouth for us, mate.
Open your mouth.
Nothing in your mouth.
Open your mouth and stick your tongue out.
Open
No, open your mouth wide.
Mate, it's nothing Wide. in your mouth.
Yeah, he's got something in his mouth. There is something in his mouth. Something in his mouth. Something white, a packet. There is something in his mouth. Spit it out.
Let's not be stupid.
Spit it out. Let's get him up, because that's going to block his airway.
Yeah, I'm in it, yeah.
Spit it out. You need to spit that out, because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
The man knows that the police have seen the package he was trying to hide inside his mouth.
That's it, sit down on that bed again.
Whoa, we're back. Straight down, but... That's popped in his mouth.
What do you think it is?
It's a white powder.
Cocaine?
Could be monkey dust. Could be...
What does monkey dust look like? Is that white?
It's like an off-white.
That looked white. So that'll send his heart rate silly.
Yeah.
It is infuriating that he'd rather swallow the powder rather than just spitting it out. Because at the end of the day, we all knew it was there anyway. He probably thought that it was worse if they'd got the evidence of the package. He went from being a guy that had just got injuries from a fight to escalating it to potential life-threatening overdose. Can you try and spit whatever's out, please? It will be. Have you swallowed it all?
Yeah, I've swallowed it.
Right, we need to get you to hospital. Come on, we need to get you monitored and seen to. You're a different priority now.
On the ambulance, they can monitor the immediate effects of the substance he's just taken.
Right, black Sean. Be nice and still.
It's a bit picked.
Picked, isn't it?
A bit tacky. Have you got any pain or anything at the moment?
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, it is at the minute.
It's getting a bit quicker, yeah.
You can't see what I've had, didn't it?
Well, you must know what it is.
I knew what was on the scene. Someone's been in my car, I didn't know it was
What do you suspect it is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Do you think it's cocaine?
You think it might be coke?
Oh, yeah, we might, yeah. We'll speak to him off.
Can I have a bit of blood out your finger, Shug, just for your blood sugar test?
Right.
Unsure of exactly what he's taken, the crew want to get him in as fast as they can.
Are you okay to go, Rach?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy.
They're just a few miles down the road from Royal Stoke Hospital.
Would you mind telling me what your date of birth is?
It's, I'm sorry, I'm not too 84.
1984. So that makes you 34, is that right?
So far, the man has remained in a stable condition, but he could still develop life-threatening symptoms.
Keep your feet still.
I don't know what he's just swallowed, but...
Well, that's probably why he sat on the floor with his head down.
Yeah, and with his hood up.
With his hood up, yeah. Big bag of drugs in his mouth, or whatever it was.
Not anymore. It's in his belly. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
At the Dudley Ambulance Base, crewmates Kerry Richards and Rob Bates are nearing the end of their shift when a new job comes in.
So on the way to a 30-year-old male that's fallen out of a wheelchair.
So what's he done, fallen out of his wheelchair?
Yeah, bless him.
The call is not to a house, but to a roadside location on the outskirts of town.
He's going to have come off the curb and just top it out of his wheelchair.
Yes. Let's have a look.
So he's enough done. I've done it with me nan.
The crew take 8 minutes to reach their patient, who's lying in the road where he fell.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
What's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Hello,
Oh, I'm Rob, this is Kerry.
Recently come out of bloody hospital.
Oh, my word.
Ben was going to the shop with his carer Sharon to buy some cigarettes when the accident happened.
Just literally what you remember, just talk me through it.
Oh, I was talking to you when I showed. Yeah. I walked across here and obviously he's got to be down these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's coming across. I'm there. I heard something turn round and he's like that.
Had you misjudged how far you were to the curb?
I don't know.
Okay. And have you got any pain anywhere at all?
Did he knock himself out?
You've got no pain whatsoever? No pain to your head? No. You want to have a little feel down your neck? Want to have a good press though, all right? Yeah. So just... Any pains at all?
Do you have any mobility normally, Ben? Are you able to walk about normally?
No, he's not an ambulance. He's got...
Basically, you rely on your chair to get about?
Yeah. Sharon told us Ben had cerebral palsy, which is a condition that affects his muscles and coordination. At that time, we were concerned about fractures. Due to Ben's condition and him being stuck in the wheelchair, it made things a little bit more difficult than it usually would be. We decided to call for a second crew to help us get him onto the ambulance so we could check him over.
It's just a bump on the head. I don't really want to go to hospital.
We'll get you out your chair, we'll get you on our chair or our bed, we'll get you in the ambulance just to check you over. Then if it's all okay and you're still adamant, you are going.
I don't want to go because I don't like that place as it is.
That's fair enough. But let us check you over first, make sure nothing's wrong, you have a note yourself.
Do you want a blanket on? Are you cold?
Kerry and Rob try to keep Ben as relaxed and comfortable as possible while they wait for the backup crew to arrive.
So there's like 3 minutes away, didn't they? So.
It's the slowest bloody 3 minutes I've ever known.
Well.
They're here, darling, we can get you up now. Here we go.
Ben, literally come off the curb, doesn't really remember falling as such. He doesn't want to go anywhere, so then we've got to get the wheelchair up and see how he is in his obstacles.
With a second crew to help, Rob and Kerry can safely move Ben.
On lift, ready, steady, lift. Okay, cool.
You okay there, Ben?
Yeah, I'm good.
We can have a look at you now, we can see you properly.
That's it. There you
go.
Oh, don't.
Don't be silly.
Silly wheel again.
Really, I feel like I've wasted your time.
Oh, no.
Don't be daft.
Ready, steady, go. Can see you now. How are we?
You can see us as well.
Cool, let's have a little look then.
The crew can now properly examine Ben for the first time.
Now my shoulder feels a bit sore because I think where I landed.
Where you was landing and lying. Whereabouts? Do you feel anything different
just feels
there?
a bit sore on my right side, but...
Okay. And can you point out anywhere that it really hurts? Is it more so around here or up the top?
It's up the top there.
On the bony part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that hurt you if I'm doing all this?
No.
No? You'd let me know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
No problems with your legs? They don't feel like any pain in those at all?
My shoulder just feels a bit stiff.
It feels a bit stiff. That's lying on the road, that is. You didn't think you were going to be lying on the road tonight, did you?
The crew are reassured that Ben's present discomfort is down to stiffness and cold rather than injury. They're also aware that having just had a lengthy spell in hospital, he's very keen not to go back.
If you're that adamant you don't want to come now, we can't force you. If you've changed mine in a bit.
Sure, buddy.
Sure.
No problem at all.
If it's in the morning when you really can't move, it's black and blue and you can't cope, you can always ring us again.
As Ben doesn't want to go to hospital, all that remains is to get him back in his chair and send him on his way.
Ready, steady, go. Sorry, buddy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
How's that, Ben?
Oh.
Oh.
Your ends fell off, so he says.
I call it my knob. I would have said a joke to that, but I'm not even going to bother.
You've been naughty, Ben.
I've just got naughties into you.
Yeah.
With the all clear from the ambulance crew, Sharon makes sure that Ben gets home safely.
I liked Ben, he got a good sense of humour. Fair play, he's just spent, what, was it a month in hospital?
Nobody wants that, do they?
At least he's getting the help he needs so he can be independent as possible, it's good to say.
They were planning on knocking that down.
What are they doing with it?
The man came on the radio yesterday. I think we've got the tourism in Dudley. We can't knock it down, it'll be a waste of tourism options. I don't know why you sounded like he was from Birmingham.
No, that was a really Dudley accent.
Was it?
Yeah. You're like, you could have just spoken your normal voice.
I don't sound like that at all.
You do.
One does not vocalise.
I'm from Dudley!
My name's Vicky, I'm from Birmingham. I go up at the end of my sentences.
Don't even sound like that.
Don't even sound like that. Don't you?
I do not sound like that.
In Dudley, regular crewmates Rebecca Piddock and V Hodgkins are on a midweek shift together.
We have a Cat 2, 73-year-old, query sepsis. The patient has a catheter inserted and having a stent fitted in the kidney. He's now got an infection and he can't tolerate antibiotics.
A Category 2 call means that while the situation may not be life-threatening, the patient needs help urgently. The patient's worried wife has been waiting for the crew.
Hello. Whereabouts are we heading?
Straight up the stairs.
Okay.
Turn left.
Hello. Right, I'm Beck, this is V.
Hello, sir.
So, hiya. Hello. What's been going on for you?
Sent me to the hospital with antibiotics for an infection.
I'll just borrow your wrist a minute.
Yeah. But the first time I took one of the antibiotics, it caused nausea and sickness. So it said on the instructions, if this happens, contact your GP.
Yeah.
Which I did. I thought he was just going to prescribe a different antibiotic.
Okay.
But he said, no, I think you need to... Oh.
See, that's colder than me.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm thinking maybe you've got a temperature then if you're feeling the cold that bad. That'll go tight.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I seem to think I should get you to take one.
Oh, I think he might be right on this instance, to be honest, just a quick look-see.
Tom was discharged from hospital 11 days ago.
What's your name, my darling?
I'm Madeline.
Madeline. Yeah. Yes. Madeline, so he was diagnosed with a kidney infection. Is that right? Is that some surgery or not?
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I had to get the ambulance out because he was in so much pain.
Uh-huh.
He's got a 13 stone in his right
Kidney stone, okay.
So they did an operation where they put a stent in.
Mm-hmm.
and said he's got to be with that stent, I believe, for 6 weeks.
Okay.
Before they would remove the stone.
Right, yeah.
He was let out of hospital and he's just gone down.
This will pop in your ear then, okay. Okay. 38.1.
Lovely. Right.
Observe.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a little bit too high.
Is it? What
Yeah. 37.
Okay.
Okay. So, how's your breathing feeling?
It's not bad, but I don't
Seems a
breathe
bit
too deep.
Seems a bit fast to us.
Yeah.
We were very worried about Tom. He'd just had recent surgery. He was presenting with a high temperature, showing signs of an infection. The observations that we did showed that he was potential for septic markers. So sepsis is the body's unnatural reaction to an infection. We can't take any chances with anybody showing any septic markers. Patients can go rapidly downhill and it is life-threatening.
So it's triggering red flag. So it's A&E with us, I'm afraid. We don't have the VI treatment anywhere else.
Right, are you okay with needles?
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Beck and V need to put in a cannula in case Tom deteriorates and requires medication on the way to hospital.
I want to pop a little needle in. We need to in your hand.
Oh, you're on.
Right.
We will explain why, okay? It's not because we're horrible, all right? Have you heard of sepsis? It's all around in the news, yeah? So what you've got, because we know you've got an infection, is you've got what we call sepsis markers. And Beck's brilliant at it, so you'll be fine.
Well, when I'm lying down, so even when I'm
That's it.
I tend to pass out.
Do
you? Well, look, you concentrate with me here.
I'll concentrate with you.
You concentrate with me, because I need to check I've got your details right here.
Okay.
A Thomas. A Thomas or a Tom or a Tommy or a... Go, well done. You're doing great. Go on, you're doing fab.
Oh.
I'm not moving it.
Oh, okay.
Relax, relax.
Like, you want to call me Tom? Call me Tom.
What do you like?
I prefer Tom.
Tom. What shall we call you Tom then? Okay? See?
Oh.
Brave soldier.
Oh.
Brave
wow,
soldier.
Wow. Well, thank you for helping such a coward.
You're not a coward.
Oh, yes, I
No,
am.
Well,
you're not.
You know how you said you passed out every time? You didn't this time.
No.
No. So you're getting better. Ready,
Steady lift.
With Tom cannulated and secured in the chair,
Good thing I'm not a big guy.
It is, isn't it? It's great. You're perfect for us. Thank you. Up a ramp then, Tom, all right?
Beck and V get him onto the ambulance.
All right.
Good.
Lovely. Sit yourself right back as far as you can
Bring
go.
your bum
Come
this
up
way.
Here. And then swing those legs up. Right. No.
No, we need to cool you down because you're too hot.
This is it. This is the nice bit that you're getting.
Yeah?
You're not having any more.
You're not pulling it up over you.
I shouldn't have let you take the card.
Oh, we're horrible people, aren't we? Horrible people.
It's cruel to be kind, honestly. You have to trust us.
Under the bright lights of the ambulance, V spots another worrying symptom.
Quite mottled, actually, Beck. Beck, look. Okay. Just looking at your skin, it's a bit mottledy, is a medical term. Okay. So what we need to do is get on top of this infection, okay?
Mottling is a sign that Tom's infection could already be spreading.
Right, so we're going to give you some fluids, okay? So because, you know, we talked about this sepsis, because of our protocol, yeah? So you get a riding on the blue lights and sirens, okay? Yes, you do, you do. VIP treatment.
Oh, my word.
Do you feel sick when you travel at all?
When I travel backwards sometimes.
Brilliant. What we'll do is we'll stop that before it starts.
We'll get you to drive instead then, shall we? Okay. You do? Do you want this open a smidge?
Well,
we only do it for special people, the ones we like.
You can tell me which way to go, all right?
Concerned that Tom's condition is potentially very serious,
Okay to go then, Beck?
Yeah.
Beck phones ahead to ensure a team is on standby for their arrival.
Hello, A&E. I have a 73-year-old male alert for you. We are query sepsis with a rest rate of 32. Sats were 99% on air, and we're thinking urinary sepsis.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lovely. Thank you ever so much. Cheers. Right. So the doctors all know that you're coming. All right. You in any pain at all at the moment?
no.
Good.
But I do feel It was so important.
Good. Is he always like this? Oh, brilliant. I bet you've had some fun over the years.
Has he behaved himself, Beck?
Slightly.
We're on the move then. So you've not fainted?
No.
With the
he's
needle,
not been
and you've
sick.
not been sick?
Travelling backwards.
Tom will be seen by doctors in A&E who will try to stabilise his infection.
That's the thing with sepsis, isn't it? They jump on it straight away. It's saving lives, isn't it? So blood tests, probably IV antibiotics, and hopefully that will save.
Yeah, the doctor was
things getting
already
any worse.
on it by the time that we left. Where do you fancy going now? Where do you fancy going?
Home. We'll go here.
Sharon, who'd had a seizure but refused to go to hospital, was left in the care of her daughter Demi. After getting some rest, she felt much better. She has since suffered another seizure but continues to manage her condition without going to hospital. Joe had quinsy, a complication of tonsillitis. Doctors performed the aspiration procedure to reduce the swelling, and he's since made a full recovery. He's now waiting to have his tonsils removed to prevent it from happening again. The man who swallowed a packet of white powder while being treated by the paramedics was kept under observation in hospital. As he hadn't swallowed a large amount, he was monitored until the unknown drug was out of his system, and he was well enough to be released into police custody. Ben had fallen over in his wheelchair but didn't want to go to hospital. Although he did have some shoulder discomfort, he didn't call 999 as advised by the paramedics, but visited his GP, who reassured him it was just muscular pain. Tom was diagnosed with sepsis and treated with antibiotics. Unfortunately, after being sent home, he became ill again and needed to be hospitalised a second time. But after several more courses of antibiotics, he's made a full recovery.
I've got you back.
Thank you. Someone's got
The response was, I've got yours too. That's what I was looking for. Cheers, Ollie.
Try that one again.
Listen, can you hear my bed calling me?
I can. Do you want to try that one again?
I've got you back, Ollie.
I've got yours too, V.
Thanks.